Hi, my name is Başak Feduzi. I'm teaching in CLB3 and CLB4 multi-level link class. I'm a pronunciation teacher. We have students from all around the world. Some of the students have difficulties to pronounce consonant letters. So they try to add vowel sound between consonant sounds. Today I will help them to pronounce final consonant clusters without adding vowel sound. I'm using deductive approach because it's better to use drilling method in this class in order to prevent fossilization in pronunciation of consonant clusters. We will start our class with tongue twister exercise we have been repeating since the beginning of year. I believe that this exercise will help to improve their pronunciation and increase using their mouth muscles properly. They will pick a tongue twister sentence from their word bank box and read out loud 3 times. And I will ask a volunteer students to read this thing, tongue twister sentences. In this point, I would like to introduce you with our word bank. This is our word bank. Every student in our class have this kind of box, and they are collecting new words in this box. Every time when they learn a new vocabulary, they are writing the definition underneath and putting in the box and collecting them in alphabetically, so they can repeat how many new words they learn, and also this is also increasing their confidence about how much words they know in English. Let's start our pronunciation class. Hello, welcome to class.
Hello.
Who would like to start with tongue twister sentence?
Please.
Go ahead, Michael. Could you please start?
She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Perfect.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Perfect. Today, for our pronunciation lesson, we will talk about consonant clusters. Let's review vowel and consonant letters together with you. And as you know, there are 26 letters in English. 5 of them are vowels, which is easy. A, E, I, O, U. These are vowel letters in English. And could you please repeat after me when I pronounce consonant letters? B,
B,
C,
C,
D,
D,
F,
F,
G,
G,
H,
H,
K,
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 L,
L,
M,
M,
N,
N,
P,
P,
Q,
Q,
Q.
Q,
Perfect. R,
R,
S,
S,
T,
T,
V.
V,
Perfect. W,
W,
X,
X,
X.
X,
Perfect. Y,
Y,
Z,
Z,
Z.
Z.
Perfect. Today we will talk about consonant clusters. Does anyone know what does cluster mean? Cluster means you can write on a piece of card and put it in your word box. Cluster means similar things together. And for example, our health and safety, our theme is health and safety this week. So let's underline clusters, consonant clusters in these words. I'm underlining. How many consonant clusters, how many final consonant clusters? When the consonant clusters at the end, we call them final consonant clusters. How many final consonant clusters I underline? Could you please tell me?
3.
Could you please read the letters?
L, T, H.
Perfect. And in here, and two.
Two.
Perfect. Safety, I underline.
Ty.
Perfect. Great. There are two consonant clusters. So let me give you another example. When I write student here, there are final consonant clusters and the beginning consonant clusters. There are two consonant clusters at the beginning. How many consonant clusters at the end?
Two.
Perfect. So, as you can see, consonant clusters sometimes might appear at the beginning of the word, sometimes it may appear at the end of the word. Today we will focus on final consonant clusters. Could you please tell me how many consonant clusters in this word?
Two.
Perfect. Lift. Could you please read? Lift.
Left.
Okay, let's write another one. How many consonant clusters?
Two.
Left. Could you please read?
Left.
Perfect. Let's make another one. Soft. Could you please repeat after me?
Soft.
Perfect. Let's make some. These are the words from your word box you know already. Could you please read this? Child.
Child.
How many consonant clusters in child?
Two.
Perfect. First. How many consonant clusters in first?
Three.
Three consonant clusters. Great. Can anyone read this? 1/5.
One.
1/5. Sometimes native English speakers drop the consonant sound from the middle to make the pronunciation easier. Native English speakers use the language efficiently. Efficiently means minimum, they use language with minimum effort. It means like minimum uncomfortable mouth movement. Let's read this one more time. Could you please read this one more time?
Fifth.
Fifth, perfect. You dropped the second F sound. Let's give another example, similar like this. Could you please tell me how many consonant clusters in this word?
Gifts.
Gifts, perfect.
Three.
Three consonant clusters, and your friend dropped the T sound naturally because it was very uncomfortable to pronounce T in here. It's very a lot of movement in your mouth if you are trying to say gifts. Gifts, it's almost not possible. In that case, T sound naturally dropped. There are lots of examples like this in English. For example, months. 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 When you try to read months, it's not possible to pronounce all four consonant clusters. So in that case, it sounds like months. Similar like nothing, something, and going to. I'm seeing some of our students trying to, they have difficulty when they pronounce ing sound, we call ing suffix, and because they are trying to pronounce G, actually G is a little bit, in this case, G is silent. We don't, when we see, we can write something, but when we talk about we don't say something because as you can see it's already very uncomfortable to pronounce G in here. We say something, we say nothing, and as efficiently as possible. But There are some letters you cannot drop because it indicates certain things. Like if I write, for example, students, can you drop the S sound at the end? How many consonant clusters in students, first of all? Final consonant clusters. How many final consonant clusters in students?
3. There's
Three.
3.
Okay, can you drop S at the end?
No.
You cannot drop S because why?
Dude, it's plural.
Yes, it's plural. Yes, you cannot drop S when you talk about students because it's more than one student. We are trying to say more than one student. Same as when we talk about past tense. When I say I walked in downtown yesterday, you cannot change this sound because it's indicating time in here. But there is another point I would like to teach you today. If you see two words like bad day, a consonant sound links another word starts with consonant. In that case, you do not pronounce 2D in here. You pronounce like long vowel sound, bad day, one sound.
Bad day.
Perfect. Bad day. Dress simply. Do not add another vowel sound between dress and simply. Pronounce a little bit longer, like dress simply. We don't say 2S, dress simply. Something like that. Like school lot. Could you please say school lot? Because school lots.
School lots.
Yeah, perfect pronunciation. School lots. We don't say double L. We just make the sound a little bit longer. So let's listen these examples and underline the words. I will give you a handout right now. Please underline the words. How many consonant clusters in each word?
My driving test is on August 12th. Next month, we are going camping with the girls. Do you want to paint the kids' room? Let's walk fast. I can't carry these books by myself. Please help me.
That's great. You can work together with your friend. Please underline consonant clusters in these words. And that's it for today. And we practice ordinal numbers with you. And in our previous class, it was not purposely for indicating consonant clusters, but I would like to tell in this case, when you say first, it's writing with TH at the end. All ordinal numbers are actually consonant clusters. When you pronounce them, they are consonant clusters, like first, second, because you add TH at the end, and sixth. 12th. This is a very difficult consonant clusters. Could you please read this, Michael?
12.
12th.
12.
12.
12.
Perfect pronunciation. Now I will give you some handouts. You need to fill the blanks together with your friends. Again, I'm asking how many consonant clusters in each sentences. Thank you.